Hi, so for this presentation, we'll be talking about how we can utilize web application integrated with database systems. So let's start. My target company is Shaw Industries. Shaw Industries is a carpeting company that supplies carpet, resilient, hardwood, laminate, tile, and stone flooring products to residential and commercial worldwide. They operate on a large scale and their headquarters is located in Dalton, Georgia. They have manufacturing plants across 29 different states, so they are a really big producer of carpet. They have approximately 15,000 employees worldwide, and they revenue 6 billion US dollars a year. Moving on, so for our competitors, we have Mohawk Industries. They operate on a larger scale than Shaw, and Mohawk Flooring is located in Calhoun, Georgia. So once you go south of I-75 and past Calhoun, it's really hard to miss their headquarters since it's so big. They have approximately 38,800 employees and they revenue $8.1 billion. On the other hand, we have a smaller company called Tarkett. So Tarkett is a flooring company located in Solon, Ohio, but they also have manufacturing plants in Dalton, Georgia. They also go by Tandis Sentiva. It is the child company. They have approximately 12,500 employees and their revenue 3.1 billion US dollars. Moving on, just to give you guys a little background in carpet and supply chain. Supply chain is divided into four categories for carpet, right? Producers, manufacturing, finishing, and shipping. To start with, producers supply synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber is processed and used to create yarn. This is the very first step in our process. Producers are often outside vendors of the company that gives us material to start with. The next part of supply chain is the manufacturing. Using the synthetic fiber, different types of yarn are created. These yarn are then used to create tufted carpet. Yarn is created and is tufted into a thin backing that is the front side of the carpet. Once this process is done, the tufted backing is glued or pressed on a stable backing under high pressure and heat to finalize semi-finished products. The semi-finished products is sent to finishing where they cut the carpet or tiles to fit the required size. Or they also pack rolls into a box for customer orders. Once boxing is complete, the semi-finished goods is now converted to finished goods. So shipping loads of finished goods onto the shipping truck to be delivered to customers. So that was just a basic breakdown of carpet supply chain. And this is where web application comes into place. So web application is a very useful technology that are used within a company for tracking data and contributing to making the right decisions that affect the business path. Using an integrated development environment, in short IDE, IT is able to create a web application that feeds from the business data systems. So it feeds from the database systems. Um, this can be format and used in several ways, such as data analytics and automated report, and it is easily accessible to the employees. Also very user friendly and very easy to navigate through. The functionality of the database is achieved by joining multiple database tables using SQL and is translated into big data for charts and visuals. With this data on hand, company can develop business strategy and tackle issues within the business. So like for working on projects that improves efficiency rate or make savings for the company, reduce scrap rate, such as web application is also very flexible since other systems can be integrated into the web application. For example, SAP, CAMS, Barco are all systems that are used worldwide by many manufacturing companies. RFID is an electromagnetic device that allows data to be read by transmitting. All these devices can be integrated with the web application. Moving on, with the use of RFID, materials and components used within the manufacturing process can be tracked. RFID are chips that are attached to materials and is read by a transmitter that can record data into the database. So information such as material ID, time, and where it was scanned is recorded. Coordinates are also recorded into the database. And all of these data are fed into the web app. So that's how it's all connected. Real-time information sharing is also one of the main advantages of using the web application. So for a carpeting company, requesting additional materials to reduce lead time for several orders would be beneficial for the company. Let's say if you have a customer order that requires the same type of yarn or backing, manufacturing, it's all of its required components can be manufactured at once to help reduce lead time. Such things as changeover time, shipping, and other processes can be eliminated this way. So those extra yarn or tufted backing can be created to satisfy similar orders for different customers. Producers, manufacturing, and finishing would be able to match each other in terms of producing a carpet. What that means is producers would be able to determine how much yarn would be created based on the order. Manufacturing would also be able to determine how much resources are required. Finishing can determine how much of the customer's orders would be satisfied. Let's move on. So what are the advantages of a web application? Well, we have several points. Easy access for users within a company, which means it provides security and all parts of the supply chain will be able to check where the orders are currently at. Which brings us to the second point, tracking products and viewing current status of the order. Easily with the help of RFID, we can even determine the process of the product and check which tabs it's currently on, which machine it's on, and how long it's going to be take, and when it was put in there. Next point, monitor production and sales closely with the information the web app can provide. We can correlate sales and production. With that, we can maintain an appropriate level of stock for semi-finished goods, as well as yarn for quick ship products. If a product or a material falls below a certain level, we can produce more before it is required. This will also decrease the lead time. Next point is we can reduce waste by producing the correct quantity of specific style. For yarn or tufted backing, we are able to save time and resources if we have any leftover materials from previous orders. This should decrease the amount of required materials to be created to satisfy the customer orders. Real-time information sharing, as we discussed before, all parts of supply chain can view the current status of the order and collaborative planning on all levels of business is also easier to manage since everybody has access to the current status of manufacturing or sales. And so that is all I have. Thank you.